Well, I'll just say, hey, hard-fought win, and anytime you come on the road in conference or anywhere for that matter, there's going to be challenges. I knew we were going to get Northern Colorado's best shot, and I said on the radio, I mean, their coaches get paid, their guys are on scholarship, so you got to be able to withstand some things. There's some things within the game plan. Now they popped the long run on us, and certainly didn't want to see that. Some unfortunate events led to that getting the 14-3. But for us to hang in there and take a lead before halftime, tack on a couple scores, and ultimately get it to 37-14, it's a credit to our guys just hanging in there and continue to fight. So credit goes to Northern Colorado, though, so that we definitely got a good shot from them today, and I know they're an improving team for sure.
What specifically did you see change after the 14 to going up 14-3?
Well, I think leading at 14-3, and even the first half, we didn't punt the first half, but we kick a field goal. We don't get it on fourth down, and they're able to convert a couple times. I don't think it was much of anything that, all these crazy adjustments or anything. I think we made some plays. We made some plays in the pass game. We got them ultimately out of man coverage. We were beating them, Willie in particular, quite often in those man-to-man routes. And I thought we ran the ball fairly well today. We'll see how that all looks. But I think defensively, more than anything, we just stuck to the plan. They hit a big play. That's not good. That's not what we want. They drive the field. They make a play on a third down, I believe, that thrown to the back of the end zone. Okay, let's stick with it, and trust that the offense is going to put some points on the board and do everything we can to keep them off the board, and that's kind of how it played out.
And I guess going off of that, how do you feel like your team kind of responded after Brody was ejected?
Well, I think another guy's got to step in there and play. I imagine David took a lot of those reps. Kenny got a chance to play a little bit more, and I don't think we skipped a beat. It was unfortunate. I know that was a pivotal play. That was a fourth down, I believe. And we stopped them. Obviously, the penalty gives them the first down. Then we get one of our better players ejected. So. Whether it's guys collectively picking up the slack for Brody not being there, I don't know. But I know we have other guys we can put in there. I trust they did a good job.
And one of those other guys was Nolan. We just talked to. I think if he wasn't a leading tackler, he was up there. How do you think of his performance today?
Well, Nolan in a lot of ways is that third starter, even though we only have two starting spots. He's played real consistent all year. He's been a guy that certainly flashes, his big play capability. He's a really solid tackler. He can get to the ball fast, and that definitely showed up today.
3 touchdowns for Willie Patterson today. Talk about his performance.
Yeah, we needed it, and it was a variety of plays. The jump ball that I don't know how he came up with that. For a guy his size to be able to do that speaks to his competitiveness, his ability, and then slant route taking running. So a wide variety of things that Willie did today, and he's been that all year. We had to probably lean on that a little bit more today, but that's okay. We got to have guys like Willie, Robbie, Cleveland on the perimeter making plays, being our backs to make runs, and that's what this game's about. It's about putting those guys in the best position they can. When those opportunities out there, they got to go make them, and Willie definitely did that today.
Is it extra special at all because of the injury history he had coming into last season to see him perform like this?
Oh, I think the biggest thing is just seeing a guy, say, I got one more shot at this, and you can't just snap your fingers and become this player that he's become. You got to work at it, and he's really continued to work at his game. The things he's doing right now, honestly, I don't think we saw him do any even last spring or first spring. So he's taking coaching. He's craving those opportunities to make plays, and he's becoming a tough guy to defend out there. So I just anytime you got a group of seniors or guys in their last year take their game to another level, that's really the mark of a really good team. And whether we're exactly a really good team quite yet, I don't know, but Willie's allowing us to be as good as we can be on his end.
What do you think of Tommy in his first start back?
I was probably uneven early. I know there was a couple throws missed. I think you go several weeks without playing. You can practice during the week all you want, but there's the speed of the game, and there's the decisions, and there's the guys chasing you that becomes reality in a hurry. So I think he definitely settled in, and we'll evaluate the film, and I know there's going to be areas I'm sure that he can improve upon, but I think when we needed him, he made some plays today.
Was there any emphasis on passing more today, or was it
Well, I think it was the nature of what they were trying to do. More man-to-man coverage. We see probably the more we're going to try to win in those one-on-one situations. And man-to-man typically means that they got another guy that's in there defending the run, and we got to be able to throw in those situations too. It was good that in a real heavy set, Sean was able to throw a touchdown to him as well. That's something we hadn't really done out of that heavier set when Sean's out there. So that there's some real good things out there, and I know for us to keep moving forward, there's going to be a certain fair amount of things we need to improve upon. But another win. We're halfway through the conference season, and certainly like where we're at today.
and the fake field goal? Did you feel like that was a turning point or a big momentum shift at all?
Well, you just stopping them on fourth in general. Yeah, I mean they had a long ways to go, so a play like that, everything's got to kind of fall in place for them. We rallied to the ball, stopped them a few yards short, and we turned them over on fourth down a bunch, if I recall, and those are big plays. I mean that's a turnover without having them have an opportunity to punt the ball. So no, I thought the defense, there was a little bit of they were nickel and diming us, but ultimately we bowed up when we had to.